Good morning. We will pay attention to transactions with debtors today. When we receive money from a debtor, as payment of the account, we will issue a receipt. This receipt that we issue will be used to record the entries in the cash receipts journal. When we receive this account and the account is paid in time, we will allow discount for prompt settlement, and that will decrease the debtor because they will owe less money, and the debtor is an asset, so it means it decreases on the credit side. In the subsidiary journal, we will show the document number is the number that appear on the receipt. We received from Nell 400 Rand. At the end of the day, we put the 400 Rand in the bank. We allowed 40 Rand discount to him because he paid in time. So therefore, we have to reduce his account with 440 Rand, the amount that we received and the discount. Now, entries during the month on the date that they appear, we will record it in the debtors ledger. So if I go to my debtors ledger, you will see the entries that we recorded in the previous two sessions for sales and for debtors allowances. Today on the 25th, we will show that there's a receipt that we issued. Receipt will reduce the debtors. Debtors is an asset. Assets increase on the debit side and decreases on the credit side. So we have to record it on the credit side to show that the debtors owe less money. The balance was 700 minus the 400, so the balance is 300. Because this person paid in time, we allowed 40 Rand discount. Subtract that from the 300 Rand. That means the outstanding debt now is 260 Rand. If we look at Brink, we received 180 Rand, put it in the till. At the end of the day, we transferred it to the bank. We allowed 20 Rand discount, so we have to reduce his account with 200 Rand. So in his account, we will also show the two entries for the payment that was made that will reduce his account. The previous entries from the previous two sessions was the sales amount and the debtors allowances. We now receive 180 Rand, so we will reduce his account with 180 Rand. The outstanding amount was 540 minus the 180 decreases the outstanding amount to 360. We allowed 20 Rand discount, so we will reduce his account with 20 Rand. So the 360 minus the 20 gives me 340 Rand. So the individual entries that we record in the journal is posted to the debtors ledger so that we can see every day exactly how much money the debtors owe us. That is very important to determine if you can allow more credit to them or whether they already used up all the credit that they're entitled to, and that you can send out notices if they don't pay in time. At the end of the month, we will add up all the columns, and we will see that the bank increased with 560. Bank is an asset. Asset increases on the debit side, so we will debit our bank account. The debtors paid the money. It's also an asset. They owe less money, so we will credit our debtors control account. Discount allowed is an expense. Expenses increase on the debit side, so we will debit the discount allowed account. And if we debit the bank account with the 580 and we debit the discount allowed with the 600, the two together equals the amount that we will put into our debtors control on the credit side. So we will debit the bank with the total amount that we received. We have to show that the debtors owe us less money, so we will credit our debtors control with 640 rand. This 640 includes the discount that was allowed. So we will debit discount allowed with 60 rand, and the amount on the debit side 580 in the bank, and the amount in discount allowed on the debit side will equal the 640 on the credit side to complete the double increase. When we looked at the debtors ledger, we saw that the outstanding amount at the end of the year was 260 and 340, will give us a total of 600. That equals the balance in our debtors control account of 600 rand. So because the two amounts are equal, we know that we didn't make any mistakes. So the purpose of the debtors control account is to have control over the entries that appeared in the debtors ledger to ensure that no mistakes are made. What did we learn? Invoices that is issued to debtors because we sell goods to them on credit will be recorded in the debtors journal. When we issue credit notes to the debtors to reduce their accounts because they returned goods, or there was a request made for an allowance because we didn't allow trade discount, or the goods were damaged when it was delivered, it's not the right color, but they're prepared to keep it if we give them discount. So there's various reasons why we will issue a credit note. All entries where the debtors are reduced, except when they pay, will be recorded in our debtors allowances journal. It's only when they pay that we will record it in the cash receipts journal, and we will also record the discount allowed for prompt settlement in the cash receipts journal. Any other allowances to debtors to reduce their account will be recorded in the debtors allowances journal. Receipts are issued to debtors when they pay their account, and this is recorded in the cash receipts journal. We will also record the discount that is given to the debtors for prompt settlement. The entries in the debtors ledger, debtors allowances ledger, and cash receipts journal are posted to the individual account of the debtors in the debtors ledger on a daily basis so that we can determine at any time exactly how much money the debtor owes the business. The entries in the debtors journal, debtors allowances journal, and cash receipts journal is posted to the general ledger to complete the double entries. The debtors control account is used to record the total sales, total returns, and total payments. The total of the outstanding amounts in the debtors ledger must equal the balance in the debtors control account. If they don't balance, you will have to go and investigate and search for the mistake that you made.